dans les comptes de l'Église. Parce qu'il y a certaines personnes qui continuent à faire des transferts, mais avec des codes. Juste pour vous aider, regardez dans vos apps, quand vous avez download vos apps dans vos ordinateurs, dans vos cellulaires, vous allez dans e-transfer, on va la liste des comptes des banques vont apparaître. Notre banque, on utilise TD. Vous pouvez transférer, mais nous avons déjà le sang de Jésus protège ces comptes. Mais vous pouvez transférer, déposer directement. Donc, vous n'avez pas besoin de code, vous n'avez pas besoin de questions. Juste send an e-transfer to TD Cité du Réveil Church Cité du Réveil at gmail.com. That's the email you use. Donc, continue de donner. But today, I'm not talking about tithe or offering, normal offering. If you're writing, I'm talking about something very specific. Today, I would prefer to title this message, How to Stop the Plague. The plague. How to stop the plague. Comment arrêter le fléau dans ta vie, dans ta famille, dans ta nation. Parce que comme nous allons le voir dans cette histoire, c'est un fléau national. Comme nous le voyons avec le coronavirus. Ici, nous sommes en train de partager les révélations spirituelles qui sont révélées dans la Bible. Because when you look at what's going on for the last 2 or 3 months, all over the world, politicians are making political decisions. Medical leaders are making medical decisions. They're the ones who decided that the church has to close. But all those people, they do not understand that this is also a spiritual problem. So the spiritual problem has to be dealt with spiritually. But we live in a world where our leaders don't want to talk about spiritual problem because they can control it. They only talk about economy and politics. But this problem is also spiritual. That's why we come in. A lot of people, I'm just there trying to do some introduction there. But let me stay there and say what God is putting in my heart. Look at all the leaders in the world. How they dealing with coronavirus? How many leaders in the decision making are using the word God? I don't see leaders involving God in this. They don't talk about God. People wonder, I'm not an American. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I don't belong to a party. I'm in a party of Jesus Christ. I'm simply a Christian. My party is the church. My leader is Jesus. My constitution is the word of God, the Bible. But I do respect the constitution of the nation where we live. As long as it does not contradict the will of God. But look what's going on. No leaders they don't want to say the name God. They don't want to involve God. Why they don't want to involve God? The battle is also spiritual. In the US, people are surprised. How come Trump got elected? A lot of people believe or say that Trump is racist, Trump is immoral, Trump is this, Trump is that, but still churches and a lot of Christians in the US, they voted for Trump. And people don't understand. How can churches support Trump? With all going on, that all the negative, the list is long. Everybody can check the internet when they talk about Trump. In a year, by the God's grace, everything is open. People criticize president. In Africa, if we criticize the president, they put him in prison. But in America, we talk about everything. They talk about Trump. But churches support Trump. I'm surprised, even as we speak today, even yesterday, Trump declared the church. Trump, the one that who is supposed to be called the evil one, the evil president, the racist president, the immoral president, that everybody, they classify him in a certain way. But Trump declared churches as an essential service. And he ordered churches to be open. How many leaders in the world? And even Trump used the word God in the White House. Today, in Canada and everywhere in the world, leaders are afraid to use the word God. Why? Why our prime minister, our president, all the president of the world, why are they afraid to use the word God? There are some leaders that are in politics, they say they're Christian, but they're afraid to talk about God. Why? Why are people afraid to talk about God? Trump is not afraid. He talks about God. So, you may not understand why I'm talking about this. Let's read first. Let's read verse number 1. So, I'm talking a little bit about how to stop the plague. En français, on parle de fléau. Comment arrêter le fléau? Les fléaux de coronavirus, les fléaux qui sont dans les familles. Dans les familles, il y a beaucoup de fléaux. Beaucoup de familles. Les gens meurent. Ils ne comprennent pas pourquoi les jeunes gens meurent. Les jeunes, ils terminent les études, boum, ils meurent. Elle se marie, elle meurt. Mais on meurt pourquoi, jeune? Il y a une hémorragie. Plagues. How to stop it? So one of the ways to stop the plague is to build an altar of offering. Je ne vais pas terminer le message aujourd'hui parce que c'est juste une petite introduction. L'une des manières d'arrêter les fléaux de la mort, les fléaux du chômage, les fléaux de la pauvreté, les fléaux du péché, génération en génération, les fléaux d'incrédulité. Dans cette famille-là, ce sont toujours des incrédules. Fléaux de maladie. Grands-parents la même maladie. Parents les mêmes maladies. Tu vas à l'hôpital, te demandes ton père était mort de quoi? Ta mère était morte de quoi? Ils veulent simplement établir un lien entre tes parents et toi pour conclure que votre gène, vous avez le gène de telle maladie. De manière à ce que de génération en génération, quand on va déjà conclure, vous êtes de ceci. Ce sont des fléaux. Comment arrêter ça? Vous pouvez arrêter ça. On peut arrêter ça. On peut arrêter les fléaux de chômage, de célibat. Ils ne se marient jamais dans cette famille. On peut arrêter. Vous pouvez arrêter. Donc, on va examiner aujourd'hui comment David a réussi à arrêter les fléaux. La première chose que j'aimerais que nous puissions noter, on va d'abord lire, on va se demander ça vient d'où. Lisons quelques passages. On commence, let's read some verses before we enter. I'll read the first verse in First Chronicle, chapter 21. 1 Chronique 21, verset 1. I want everybody to turn there because I'll make a few comments, so I need you to know where I got them. Mamie, can you read me in French? I'm not sure in French. Verse 1. First Chronicle, 1 Chronique 21, verset 1. 1 Chronique 21, verset 1. Read.
1 Chronique 21, verset 1, je lis. Satan se leva contre Israël et il excita David à faire le dénombrement d'Israël.
On peut s'arrêter là-bas. In English said, Satan stood up against Israel and moved David to number Israel. The whole problem in this text will start there. Now let's go to 2 Kings chapter 24. Oh, 2 Samuel chapter 24. 2 Samuel 24. Verset 1. La raison pour laquelle on a lu Chronique, parce que ça complète ce que Samuel n'a pas bien décrit, pour avoir un peu une idée complète. So when read those two texts together. 2 Samuel 24 verset 1 said this. Again, the anger of the Lord was arise against Israel, and he moved David against them to say, go number Israel and Judah. So, you see, when you read those two texts, in 2 Samuel, they said the anger of God. In 1 Chronicle, they said Satan. Satan attacked Israel. And Satan moved David to do something. To do something stupid. To do something that was not in the will of God. So, that way, we need to understand